you guys get the raw, authentic me on camera every single day. Um, I film many videos. I spend maybe, 2 hours sitting here in front of the camera talking. I use tons of gigabytes of storage a day because I want to be honest with you guys about who I am and what I want. You know, this is my life. Messy ass room, uh, in a shitty apartment in, I can't even say a shitty part of town because it's a city I live in doesn't really have a shitty part of it, which is pretty cool. But I want more, and I don't exactly know how to put that into words, but I just want more, and I want it all, and that may seem corny, and that may seem, very uh, lackadaisical, but it is the truth. I want all of it. I want more, and I just want to do so many things. You know, I want I want all the headaches that come with being, a dope person, right? And I know I used the word dope. Um, you may be like, well, that's not really a very smart word to use. Well, it's true. This is me. I have words that I like to use, and I have words that I don't like to use. But this is me on camera, and this is me out in the world for you to see. Um, I hate my life right now. I don't like it. Um, I don't do drugs. I drink, but I don't do drugs. I don't have really any distractions in my life. I don't have a girlfriend. I prefer it that way at the moment because I can't afford one. And I'm just literally not in a place to have one. It wouldn't make any sense, and it really wouldn't make any sense for me to do, for even me to, have friends that don't add value to my life at this point, and with what I want out of this game. Because it is a game, whether you like it or not. You have to spend time upgrading your character, upgrading yourself, upgrading your mind, body, soul, everything. You have to spend time doing that, upgrading your image, you know. This is a very spur of the moment video. This isn't part of my recordings for the day. I don't post everything, clearly, that I record every day. I post what I like, and there's no script for any of these. I don't even have bullet points of what I want to talk about. This is just me, and that's what I want. This is me, and everything's on camera for you to see. Because, when I was younger, I grew up in a very, very pampered environment. My parents weren't poor, but they sure as hell weren't rich. They were very middle class, upper middle. You know, all of my parents make, six figures. But the issue with that as well is my life was it was awesome, don't get it wrong, but it was very blah at the same time. I was at a weird point in high school where a lot of my friends were, may have been wealthy or may have had access to cool things, cars, or, their parents took them on, pretty sick trips all the time. But I never exactly had that. And I'm not here complaining or venting. I'm just telling you a bit about myself so you can understand me a bit better. I really just wanted to not be bland anymore. I didn't want to be blah anymore because I think that I can do it, you know? And it's crazy to me that so many people don't think they can do it. I have friends with, pretty interesting personalities that I've told them like, start content, start something. And they're like, "Nah, dude, I can't, I have too many friends, my family, start an anonymous account. If they end up seeing it, they end up seeing it, right? That's just another viewer. It's just another, more engagement for you. So just do it because you're going to die. And that's what I kind of have to tell myself every once in a while is that I'm dying. We're all dying. So I refuse to live the rest of my life just not doing cool shit. And not, and maybe cool shit in, the regular cool shit kind of a way, but definitely cool shit in the way that, like, people know who I am. People know me. People know my face. They know my name. They know me. And that's what I want. I don't necessarily care for the attention. I just care for people knowing what I've built. I want to build stuff and I want to do stuff to where people have no choice but to know my name. Um, and I think like I said, I grew up in the middle, not complaining. And I had friends on both sides. I had friends that were, you know, I saw all sides of life. I had my retarded poor friends that were fun to just fuck around with. I had my retarded rich friends that were fun to fuck around with. I had my smart poor friends, my smart wealthy friends, my white friends, black friends, whatever it may be. I had friends from everywhere and I was able to experience a lot of life. And, you know, this party I went to yesterday, I found myself kind of lost at the party. I didn't know who to talk to about what. Shit, I didn't even know what to wear. Woke up in the morning and thought, well, shit, what do I wear?